Morning Wall Street winners. It is just about 35, 40 minutes after the open on the 3rd of March. And as you can see, we've got the markets have all started to come down off of their pre-session highs. We've got the Dow down, the S&P down, both in the 20s. And then if scroll over, the VIX has gone up. So it's at almost 21. And then we've got the NASDAQ down 147 points, give or take. So looks like that pre-morning positivity in green in the pre-market session did not hold, and everything is starting to slide. Even oil is starting to slide. So you can see that some of the oil stocks are off quite significantly. Valero down 218, Chevron off 53 cents, Devon down 33 cents, Exxon off almost a dollar, 78.80 cents. And then Helmerich and Payne and Schlumberger both off as well as Halliburton. So it looks like crude's taking a dive. It's now 69.50 below the $70 mark. And Tech's done the same thing. It was positive to start, and then most of those stocks have sold off. So interesting, though, what we are hearing out of the Trump administration this morning in the White House is an expected announcement around an investment of $100 billion in the US, I guess in chip manufacturing from TSMC. Would have thought that that news would have sent that stock higher, but it is down 3% in the early morning session. So obviously they are trying to escape any potential tariffs by bringing some manufacturing onshore and allowing for at least what Trump is saying at this time. If you are doing manufacturing in the US, then you could be exempt from international tariffs from products manufactured outside the US coming in. Kind of the same concept that what Apple announced. They announced a big investment in the US last week in hopes that any of their externally or internationally manufactured parts or components or products would not be subject to tariffs based on that newfound investment in the US. So looks like some of these tariff threats might be working based on news and announcements. The key with this is these are long-term type of initiatives. Like to get TSMC to invest 100 billion, easy enough to stroke a pen and put that on paper, but to get them to build a factory, have the people educated without using immigrants that are educated overseas and bringing some of those folks in to run part or most of the plant, but getting Americans up to speed on this kind of sophisticated technology in a very tight market already, and then building the plant and getting all the equipment in that does the manufacturing. This is a multi-year process. So it might be viewed as a win, but it could also stop on a dime. And we've seen that before with these types of investments where they do it to skirt around certain regulatory changes or implementations of changes. But then when they come to see that, they know that that president has a 4-year runway. And when they get towards the end of the runway, they just continue operations the way they had been. So we'll see what happens with all of this, but potentially good news at this point. But the markets are not viewing it that way, and looking like we're heading into another really pretty red Monday. So again, be risk averse and good luck with your trades today if you're making any. If you like the channel, please subscribe and like the video. Have a great day.